The underlying energy that we're working with this week is the Nine of Cups. So that speaks of wishes, manifesting. But there's also the advice that comes with this card is about being careful of what you wish for. So this is basically like, you guys, it could be something based off of what you guys have wanted, what you guys have put in the time to manifest, what your dream is. So this is centered around the dream or whatever, or wish that you guys had. In the heart of your reading, though, it's not starting out too good. You're dealing with old issues. The Three of Swords. You see the swords like cutting into the heart here. It speaks of damage done, but you see, it's not bleeding. This isn't this isn't happening now. This is something that's old and just kind of not tended to. But this right here speaks of some old issues that are coming back up. Some past pains, some heartache, and it's possibly in regards to the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is someone that's an Aries, Sagittarius, or even a Leo. But this is in their younger years where they're having more fun. They're more creative and passionate. However, they're not exactly reliable. They don't exactly stay in one space for a long period of time. So perhaps there was some sort of issue with another fire sign that you guys had that caused this issue, or someone that rushed in with some love, with passion, with some serious drive. This past pains could be in regards to him, playfulness or what have you. In your crowning energy here, though, you have the Two of Pentacles. That speaks of juggling things, focusing on practicality, and ignoring your emotions. But this isn't the advice section. I know I usually say this is what you want, or what you're dealing with, or what you need to do to get to what you want. We're going to be focusing more on the advice part of the reading of the section. So this is basically saying to you, acknowledge your feelings. Don't just, focus on the practical stuff, because yes, that is important. You do need to work. You need to, balance your home and your bills and things, but you also need to work on yourself. Take notice to yourself and your feelings and your emotions. Don't sit there and let yourself get all hungry, because all this stuff is making you, it's taking your focus off. You know what I'm saying? So that's the advice for this week. In your past, you have the Knight of Pentacles. So perhaps somebody was moving really slow in the past. Things were moving quite slow, like molasses slow. This could have been you. This could have been someone that you're seeing. For those of you that are in a relationship or are dating. But this could be, you guys could be dealing with somebody that's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but someone that's kind of on the younger side maybe. Or someone that you see as not as mature as you are. So you could be dealing with that, someone that came into your past that's either very slow, or someone that's possibly younger than you, or different maturity levels. In the present, though, you do have the Page of Wands. That speaks to me as some news being received. So you guys are in the present, in the process of receiving some news, or perhaps you guys are waiting to hear some news at this period of time. This also could mean that you guys are starting something passionate. You guys are beginning something passionate, because pages are as close to aces as they get. They're about beginnings. They're the children. They're the younger years. They're the growth, if that makes sense. So right now, you guys could be focusing on your passion. You guys could be building something exciting or passionate. But this speaks of either some news or some passion being sparked, some enthusiasm. The Seven of Cups, though, in your foreseeable future, speaks of options. So perhaps you guys will get more options in the past. Maybe you guys will indulge in fantasy. Because the Seven of Cups, as you see, is floating above a mist in a lake. and it looks too good to be true, as if all these options are presented to you. And sometimes they are. I'm not saying none of you guys are going to have real options, but some of you guys might be focusing more on fantasy in the future, or maybe that perhaps you're presented with something that's a little bit too good to be true, an offer possibly that's too good to be true. Or, or this is, you guys do actually have to pick a path, or pick based off of what you want, what place, what place in your romantic life you want to go ahead and take. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify these cards so that way we can get a better understanding. Alright, the Emperor is to clarify the Three of Swords. So somebody's being very stubborn, very stuck in their energy, one way or the highway. This could be an Aries that you could be dealing with. But this could also just speak of someone that has the energies of being stubborn, very, very ultimatum-ish type feel. Like it's his way or nothing at all. It's just, that is it. Now, this doesn't have to be he. Now, this could be a she. This could be a female that you're dealing with. But these old issues are regarding stubbornness and being tight. All right, let's go ahead and clarify the Knight of Wands. The Empress. Whew. So the Knight of Wands is in regards to the Empress. For some of you guys, this could be, maybe you guys are dealing with old issues in regards to being a parent. If you guys are parents, maybe this is someone that is someone that you see that is younger than you, that you care about deeply, and that you take care of. Possibly this is somebody, or this is you manifesting. Maybe this is someone that you've manifested that came into your life, because it's right above the Nine of Cups. That's that's the underlying energy of your reading. So this could be manifesting. This is someone also that's so immature that you have to pretty much nurture them and take care of them, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe you have gotten pregnant. But I don't see any other signs of pregnancy. But I know the Empress is usually, she's pregnant in pictures. She doesn't seem to be pregnant in this card. But she speaks about divine femininity and things like that. She's about nurturing, caring, creating what she wants, and giving birth to new ideas, giving birth to projects, giving birth to relationships, giving birth to whatever. Because she is the manifester. She is the creator. She is the manifester. So perhaps this is somebody you've possibly manifested, or perhaps you're feeling like you have to take care of this person. That's the Knight of Wands. So perhaps the Knight of Wands is taking care of you. Someone's being nurturing, or maybe there isn't any sort of nurturing or any care at all. Yeah, maybe there's more fun and no like seriousness in the relationship. It's just playfulness. All right, to clarify the Two of Pentacles, though, you have the Hanged Man. So this could mean that you have to pretty much wait for a new perspective. Just kind of, maybe the advice what I was saying was not just to focus on your feelings and balance things out as well, but it could also mean that you are kind of stuck at the moment. You're kind of stuck at limbo until you figure out this new perspective. Or perhaps you need to be like the Hanged Man. You see how he's upside down? I know his eyes are closed, but in the Rider-Waite deck, his eyes are open. He is looking out in front of him. He's trying to see the world from a different perspective. Perhaps you guys need to see the world from a different perspective. You guys need to see your relationship from a different perspective, but not from the practical side, from the emotional side. Okay. Oh. Wow, the card that comes up for the Knight of Pentacles is the card for justice. So perhaps there was some balance being put back into place. This is the card of karma. This is the card for fairness. This could also have something to do with a legal situation. So something could have possibly happened in regards to some legalities taking place in the past that was kind of going in a very slow pace. But I don't think so. I think this is more having to do with possibly an apology. But definitely some karma has been set back. There's some things that weren't right, but they were balanced in the past. But it was done in a very slow manner. All right, what about the Page of Wands here? All right, you guys got the Seven of Pentacles. So perhaps this is news based off of options. This is you making a decision, a change to your life that could, that's kind of irreversible. Because 5s and 7s are about change. This is definitely change. So maybe this is an offer in regards to options that could change your future, and you guys are trying to figure out what to do with that. Huh. And perhaps this is about the decision that you made, the Seven of Cups. Perhaps you see the future. Because in the future, when they do readings, it's supposed to be how you see the future. Because if I were to pull a future reading card for you guys, it wouldn't it wouldn't really resonate, because you guys wouldn't know the future, and there's so many different possibilities to the future, so there's no way to tell. But this is how you guys see it. Well, based off of your decision, though, you got the Eight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. That to me speaks of possibly some, feeling stuck in your thoughts and some detail, paying attention to details. Maybe you guys are going to be, maybe how you guys see it is that it's kind of overwhelming in a way. It's kind of overwhelming, and that's what you're you're seeing these options and very close attention to details. Where these options are in regards to a stable offer being offered to you. This is in regards to a stable offer. I mean, in regards to the Seven of Cups. And it's kind of making you overwhelmed. There's so many offers, and it's kind of like, oh my gosh, what the heck do I do with this? Huh. Or perhaps, or this is like basically analyzing all the offers that you're getting. Wow. Your outcome is in regards to the Six of Cups. This is a past. This is about the past. This is about nostalgia, but this also can mean a past life relationship, past life soulmates, or this could be soulmate, someone that you met in a previous lifetime, or it feels like you've met in a previous lifetime, or something happening familiar that's very familiar, and it's in regards to the Ten of Cups, y'all. Ten of Cups. Very interesting. Like I said before, Ten of Cups is emotional completion, emotional fulfillment, family, happily ever after. So maybe perhaps looking back at the past, or this past life relationship that you guys have here, is in regards to happily ever after. That's wonderful. And see, I knew all of this work wasn't for nothing. Let's go ahead and pull a Romance Angels card. Religious factors. Okay, no, this makes a lot more sense. The religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious and by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Now, this could mean, guys, that this is someone that you're dealing with that's possibly actually in a different religion than you are, or this is dealing with somebody that is younger than you, someone that's older than you, or you see yourself as younger than them, but you're taking care of them as if they're like you're their mother, or vice versa, or they're younger and you're taking care of them as if they're their mother, or something like that. There's a lot of knights in here and pages. So pages and knights are the child and the teenager versions of everybody. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're dating a teenager, but that doesn't mean that there is some youth in that stem from these cards. So this could be somebody that you're dealing with that's younger than you guys. Very interesting, y'all. Very interesting. And the card that you guys get for the Wisdom of the Oracle card, Wisdom of the Oracle is the 48 poised. That's beautiful. Looks like a fairy. Yeah, it's a fairy, I think. Let's go ahead and read the essential meanings, the Oracle message, and the relationship message. All right. Being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. The Oracle message, you can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do, your skills are sharp, you've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you see a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. The relationship message. When you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You're completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, harmonious new connections are all present now and are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from heart. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful place to be. All right. So what I'm gathering from this reading, this is based off of your wish. And your wish is in regards to possibly some past pains that you have received. You don't want the same stuff to have come back. But this problem lies within someone being very stubborn. Perhaps you want to get over this 10 of swords. Or this 3 of swords. Whoa, I just realized something, y'all. You have the Emperor and the Empress right next to each other. Whew, that's a divine partnership, y'all. You guys have a divine partnership, and you guys got the 6 of Cups in your outcome. Whoa. That right there speaks of a divine partnership. These are soulmates. Maybe soulmates if they're here to teach you something about yourself. If you feel like they're teaching you something, then they're definitely possibly soulmates. But this just speaks of divine partnership, guys. Okay? But this is in regards to the Emperor. So feeling stubborn, or someone that is, kind of is not really, open to negotiation. It's their way or the highway. But the Empress has a way of smoothing that over and making that, making her way, possible by, being sweet and caring and loving to her Emperor. Hence, getting what she wants, which is what she manifests. She's like, oh, baby, I really want this. And he's like, because I love you, this is how it's going to be. So the Emperor isn't just about being stubborn and stiff and tight. This is also somebody that's also the doer, the action card, the Mars of the relationship, okay? Empress, she represents Venus, beauty, luxury, romance. But she is the creator, okay? So Mars gets everything done. He's like, you know what? What do you want to do? What is this? What's going on here? Let's get it done. So the Emperor is all about getting things done. So this is possibly somebody that is, so perhaps we have some old past pains in regards to somebody not being that person for you. Someone that's not, that's not, helping you out in that respect, or like, helping you get to this goal of being, of getting, of creating what you manifest. But right now, you're kind of being more of the Empress in regards to that, towards the Knight of Wands, or this Knight of Wands is your Empress, someone that is your other half, that is that person for you, or the Knight of Wands is letting you be the Empress. Whew, that's interesting. The advice of your reading is to focus on your emotions instead of working on the practical stuff. Let your Emperor handle that. And you need to see things from a different perspective. See your feelings from a different perspective. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you guys are hard on yourself. Right now, in the past, you had some slow karmic stuff happening to you. So there was some karma against some orders and fairness getting started, getting worked up in there. There's possibly you guys had dealt with somebody that was a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you were dealing with a Libra, because justice represents Libra. Or there's just some slow karmic stuff happening to y'all. Karma was kicking in. Presently, though, you guys have received some news in regards to offers that were presented to you towards a change in your life. And that change is seemingly kind of overwhelming. You kind of feel stuck with all these options, and they're all stable ones. They're stable options. They're stable feelings. They're stable messages. Or perhaps you're overwhelmed and you're overthinking and you're overanalyzing, because you're paying attention to details. You're like, okay, you say this, but what's going on here? You guys are being more attentive. That could be it in your future. That's how you guys see your future. But your outcome is going to be in regards to the past and happily ever after. So perhaps some of you guys maybe have gotten back with an ex. But this is your wish. This is something very beautiful. This person could definitely be younger than you guys.